he says, you know what, don't write us off just because we seem to be very confused. We have a plan, but then he's ran off. He's like, no, let me come. And he disappeared. So, Chelsea fans, we tried to get you. The one Chelsea fan we could find in this whole building, but I'm meeting.
Chicken up.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move to that. I can talk about United. So United, everything seems to be working. They got their poor man's Haaland.
Yeah.
They've signed. Everything is alright. Everything looks good. Then this week, he may go to fire sale. Though I saw a tweet somewhere like Maguire and West Ham are disagreeing on
wages.
The money. Yes. Kidogo there.
Yeah, because even this year there was a clause in his contract that if Manchester United get Champions League football, going to get a higher salary. So that's the only issue that West Ham have right now. But it's clear that David Moyes is a fan of Harry Maguire. But then I would understand why Manchester United would sell him on, because yes, you're looking at that huge deal that he came with, 80 million for 5 years. There is that calculation that is being done on how many years will be left, how much you're willing to give away, and what you gain in exchange. I think there is an 8 million profit that Manchester United will be making on that. So, and also his place wasn't guaranteed at Manchester United. I know he's being sparked by the thinking that Gareth Southgate has made some comments about him not playing enough, so he wouldn't get a place in England. So him going to West Ham, I think, is a better option than staying at Manchester United, where he's only fifth string, the fifth centre-back that is on Eric Ten Hag's roster. So I completely understand the move, and as a Manchester United fan, I'm happy as the rest are. It's good. Let's move away from him.
So Maguire is going, Pastor Fred is off to Galatasaray.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the one that was surprised.
No, Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
Yes. 15 million.
You are moving someone who anatia bidii kwa field. When he comes on, you know, hapa kuna bidii. There's a yellow card somewhere. Inakuja, you know.
But then, it then goes again with looking at the roster is. So Manchester United already upgraded that position with bringing in Mason Mount in the team, because that was the role that he was playing in alongside Casemiro. So definitely he's not going to start ahead of Mason Mount, and you could argue that even Christian Eriksen has a position ahead of him. So it's just that move that Eric Ten Hag had to make. Sometimes when you look back to the Manchester United, you look at some players that have been existing there, have been taking up huge wages for the team, and now they are gone. It's just Eric Ten Hag clearing some of the deadwood in the club. I wouldn't call Fred a deadwood, but he didn't go to the level that we expected him, especially coming in for a guy from Shakhtar Donetsk in 2018. We had really seen a bright Brazilian, but he didn't live up to the expectation. So I understand that, and of course, sales will go on to improve Manchester United's ability to get another midfielder. So I completely understand that.
My point was, given that you guys have progressed into the Champions League, you need a squad depth, and given the fact that you're moving someone like Fred, yes, you have Mount, yes, you have Casemiro.
Yes.
You need someone who can
run
around.
Well, and in the moment, still, Scott McTominay is part of the team, so he hasn't left yet, and that is ignoring that Sofian Amrabat could be a guy that Manchester United go for, and still, a 17-year-old in Kobe Mainoo is a guy Eric Ten Hag has seemed to like, and is a guy who was impressed in the preseason. So there are a bit of options in the midfield.
Yeah, I think they're just cleaning house and already, as you said, bringing in Mason Mount, another signing, and then the Amrabat as well.
Yes.
Probably they'll be going now. They're trying to get maybe that money to go for Amrabat.
Yes.
So I think Amrabat would be a good signing. Last week, as I said, before the Caicedo drama and all that, I think Liverpool could have tried and hijack that. But then again, the conversation is, I think he's pia anataka United peke yake. Amrabat.
Yes.
It's the one thing United have been good at this season.
Yeah.
They've only
Personal
gone for guys
who want
to go there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a good move. Even for any club, it's good to play. You get players that want to be there. So Amrabat will be a good signing.
Yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention, Donny van de Beek is still part of United, even though there are rumors linking him to Real Sociedad on loan.
Yeah, I think he's on his way out. I think the only player United will be left trying to figure out how to move on is Sancho.
Yes.
I think every
Yes,
other thing
yes.
they seem to have moved them up quickly. I get the whole idea of even them getting rid of McTominay to get Amrabat,
Yes.
because Amrabat, I think he's better.
Yes.
Yeah, he's.
He's definitely a better player.
Yeah.
He is.
I get that move. I think he's done solid moves in this offseason. We'll see tomorrow night when he plays
Wolves.
Wolves
We'll
have
see what
changed
happens
managers.
Gary O'Neill's team.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
My only question is who will be playing as their number 9 now that the Holland is
Anthony
injured.
Martial will play as that.
That man of glass. Come on.
Yeah, he knows, but see, he's
When he's
holding
fit,
fort.
he plays.
He's holding fort
Yeah,
for the poor man's.
1 or 2 games.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not about who fits the fort. City have a very strong midfield, but seeing the likes of United, Arsenal also strengthen the midfield, so expect more for us. This is the golden boot argument that is going on. Steve says, good show as usual. United unfortunately are selling players they'll need for squad depth. I am with Sammy on that one. I think they've upgraded their squad depth.
Yeah.
True.
Especially if they were to get Amrabat. I think they would feel like, the only catch is then they will hit the AFCON.
Oh, it's only 3 games though. In January, you'll be out for 3 games.
You don't want to give City 3 games.
Yeah, it depends. It depends who
Yes,
you
You
play.
yes.
don't, you don't give anyone a 3-game head start, especially when you're losing Onana and Amrabat.
Oh, yes.
True.
It gets
Get
tricky.
you. Yeah.
Absalom says what? Chelsea are getting both Casedo and Lavia. That helps the defense and the keeper, who may be poor, won't be exposed. They might be going for a decent keeper next year. Maybe the Porto and Diogo Costa. For some reason, Chelsea just keep buying, with all that activity, how is Martial still walking the earth, Ballon d'Or close and all? That's how extremely good to know. I don't know what Muturi is talking about. Some of times the conversation is going so fast until I can't keep up. Kevin is saying Sky Sports say the deal is still on with West Ham United are talking to Bayern for Pavard. This would not happen if it's told. It's very interesting, the Pavard thing, because Benjamin Pavard wants to be a centre back.
Yes.
Yeah.
But United need a
right.
centre back to because Varane is made of glass anyway. So they need another person there up on Yuma.
And a right back too.
But you see, Pavard doesn't want to play as a right back.
Yes.
So it's an interesting move. I think he has not improved at all since he went to Bayern Munich.
He hasn't.
Yeah, I think he's regressed.
Yeah, from 2018, that goal he scored in the World Cup, I haven't seen any other highlight reel from him.
Mr. Okubazu says better late than never. Today we beat that scam Chelsea. Javier Kimala is saying, what's with these long-term contracts at Chelsea to beat FFP? Thought FIFA was to clamp down on that loophole. Anyway, I await the tears when such signings end up being done. That's actually my
But
biggest
they
fear
did
with
5
Chelsea.
years. Yeah, I think
They've-
there's a new rule. I think I don't know, it's active this season or when.
Yeah.
It's only 5 years. Maximum is 5 years.
And also when you buy that many players, more
As
often
well,
than not,
yeah.
something does happen. So, so that's it. So that's United. They play tomorrow. They play versus Wolves. For my money, I think they will win. I think United will beat Wolves.
But for the love of Gary O'Neill.
United will beat Wolves. United will beat Wolves tomorrow.
Wolves are strong.
Let's listen to Ice Cube all over a few minutes, and then I come back. We're here who's going to finish the top 4, and I have my 1-minute soliloquy on my team.
Oh,